Orange SA, formerly France Télécom SA, is a French multinational telecommunications corporation. It currently employs about 170,000 people, 105,000 of them in France, and has 230 million customers worldwide. In 2012, the group had revenue of €43.5 billion. Its head office is in the 15th arrondissement of Paris, and the current CEO is Stéphane Richard. The company is a component of the Euro Stoxx 50 stock market index. Orange has been the company's main brand for mobile, landline, internet and IPTV services since 2006. The brand originated in 1994 when Hutchison Whampoa acquired a controlling stake in Microtel Communications during the early 1990s and rebranded it as Orange. It became a subsidiary of Mannesmann in 1999 and was acquired by France Télécom in 2000. The company was rebranded as Orange in July 2013. History: nationalized service in 1792, under the French Revolution. The first communication network was developed to enable the rapid transmission of information in a warring and unsafe country. That was the optical telegraphy network of Claude Chappe. In 1878, after the invention of the electrical telegraph and then the invention of the telephone, the French state created a Ministry of Posts and Telegraphs. Telephone services were added to the ministry when they were nationalized in 1889. However, it was not until 1923 that the second T appeared and the Department of P&T became PTT. In 1941, a General Direction of Telecommunications was created within this ministry. Then, in 1944, the National Center of Telecommunications Studies was created to develop the telecommunications industry in France. In the 1970s, France tried extra hard to make up its delay on other countries with the program Delta LP. It was at the time when the majority of the local loop was built, that is all the cables linking the users to the operator. Creation of France Télécom until 1988. France Télécom was known as the Direction Générale des Télécommunications, a division of the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications. It became autonomous in 1990. This was in response to a European directive, aimed at making competition mandatory in public services from the 1st of January 1998. The 2nd of July 1990 bill changed France Télécom into an operator of public law, with Marcel Rollet the first chairman. Since then, the company has a separate body corporate from the state and acquire a financial autonomy. It was privatized by Lionel Jospin's plural left government starting on the 1st of January 1998. The French government, both directly and through its holding company ERP, continues to hold a stake of almost 27% in the company. In addition, the government Conseil of Ministers names the CEO. In 1982, Telecom introduced Minitel online ordering for its customers. In September 1995, Michel Bon was appointed to run France Télécom Group. Roaring 90s in 1997. The capital of the new public company was successfully floated, whereas the dot-com bubble phenomenon made the stock exchanges bullish. A second share offering occurred in 1998. France Télécom got behind in the internationalization launched by its international competitors such as Vodafone. Thus, it started looking for targets at the highest speculation rate of the dot-com bubble. Moreover, its alliance with Deutsche Telekom based on a reciprocal capital contribution of 2% broke off when Deutsche Telekom announced that they were planning to do business with Telecom Italia without letting the French know, even if this project ended up failing. Acquisition of Orange and privatization in July 1991. Hutchison Telecom, a UK subsidiary of the Hong Kong-based conglomerate Hutchison Whampoa, acquires a controlling stake in Microtel Communications Limited. who by then had won a license to develop a mobile network in United Kingdom. Hutchison renamed Microtel as Orange Personal Communications Services Limited, and on 28 April 1994 the Orange brand was launched in the UK mobile phone market. A holding company structure was adopted in 1995 with the establishment of Orange plc. In April 1996, Orange went public and floated on the London Stock Exchange and Nasdaq, majority owned by Hutchison, followed by BAE. In June 1996, it becomes the youngest company to enter the FTSE 100, valued at £2.4 billion. And by July 1997, the growth strategy pays off and Orange reaches 1 million customers with the lowest churn rate and best margins among its competitors. In October 1999, the German conglomerate, Mannesmann AG, acquired Orange for a price equivalent to €7,900 per customer, i.e., $33 billion. The Mannesmann's acquisition of Orange triggered Vodafone to make a hostile takeover bid for the German company. Shortly thereafter, in February 2000, Vodafone acquired Mannesmann for $183 billion and decided to divest Orange as the EU regulations wouldn't allow it to hold two mobile licenses. In August 2000, France Télécom bought Orange plc from Vodafone for a total estimated cost of €39.7 billion. At the time, France Télécom also bought stakes in several other international firms, some of which have since been sold back. Through this process, it became the fourth biggest global operator. The mobile telephone operations of Orange plc merged with the majority of the mobile operations of France Télécom, forming the new group Orange SA. On 13 February 2001, Orange SA is listed in an initial public offering on the Euronext Paris Stock Exchange at a price per share of €95. With a secondary listing in London. In May 2001, Orange SA is listed in the CAC 40, the benchmark stock market index of the top 40 French companies in terms of market capitalization. In June 2001, the France Telecom mobile brands were replaced by the Orange brand. On 21 November 2003, France Telecom withdrew the 13.7% of Orange's shares traded on the Paris Stock Exchange. On 2 October 2002, the CEO, Thierry Breton, was called to turn the company around after the company became crippled by debt, resulting in share price collapsing to €6.94 on 30 September 2002, where it had been €219 on 2 March 2000. France Télécom was the second most indebted company worldwide in terms of short-term liabilities. He obtained $15 billion of debt adjustment that needed to be borne by banks and investors. Another $15 billion of capital increase claimed to the state since it was still the majority shareholder, and an additional $15 billion of cash to be found from internal savings. On 25 February 2005, he was appointed Minister of Finance and Industry and replaced his CEO by Didier Lombard, who had been head of the firm's new technologies division. Next scheme and rebranding to Orange. The next scheme was the recovery plan for France Télécom, which aimed at, among other things, reducing costs, especially wage costs, carrying on a converging policy for its products and services, and grouping together all the brands under a single brand, except for the activities dealing with fixed-line telephone, which would stay under the designation France Télécom. Consequently, this led to the disappearance of a number of brands. From 1 June 2006, France Télécom tried to commercialize all its products under a single worldwide brand, becoming the sole brand of the France Telecom Group for Internet, television and mobile services in the majority of countries in which Orange operated. Orange Business Services became the brand for all its business services offerings worldwide, replacing the Equant brand. In June 2007, Orange and Mid-Europa partners acquire Austrian mobile network company One, rebranding it as Orange Austria. In 2012, this network is sold to Hutchison 3G and the Orange Austria brand is terminated. In November 2008, Orange launched 5 Orange Cinema Series channels. To do so, Orange bought the exclusive rights from Warner Bros. For first runs of all new films, previously held by TPS Star, as well as all films in its catalogue and rights to the film catalogues of Gaumont, HBO and MGM. Orange also secured exclusive rights to broadcast Saturday evening League One football matches from the French Football Federation, SFR. Free accuses Orange of tide selling because the Orange channels are only available to its subscribers. In June 2008, the firm abandoned a €27 billion bid for Swedish operator Teliasnera after the two companies failed to agree terms. In 2008, Orange was given permission from Apple to sell the iPhone in Austria, Belgium, the Dominican Republic, Egypt, Jordan, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Switzerland and Orange's African markets. On 8 September 2009, Orange and T-Mobile parent Deutsche Telekom announced they were in advanced talks to merge their UK operations to create the largest mobile operator, with 37% of the market. Both T-Mobile and Orange brands will be kept due to the differences in targeted market. T-Mobile will remain the budget-conscious offering and Orange the premium one, although there is some overlap as of February 2011. On 5 April 2009, Orange won an arbitration court case against Orascom Telecom, forcing Orascom to transfer its stake in Mobinil to Orange at a price of £441,658 per Mobinil share. On 28 October 2009, Orange changed the name of its Luxembourgish telecommunication company Voxmobile to Orange. On 5 November 2009, Orange Armenia, 100% subsidiary of France Telecom, launched telecommunication services in Armenia. On the 11th of December 2009, Egypt's regulator approved an offer from a unit of France Telecom to buy Mobinil. In 2010, Orange changes CEO. Didier Lombard is replaced by Stéphane Richard. The company is also reorganized internally, most notably with the arrival of former Culture Minister Christine Albanel as head of communications for the group. In mid-April 2010, Orange UK announced that it would outsource the management of its broadband network to BT. This announcement was greeted positively by broadband commentators, who felt that the move was likely to improve Orange's broadband quality and customer services. On 2 March 2012, Didier Lombard, who remained special advisor to Stéphane Richard, left the company. His departure was shadowed by controversy over his stock options. He was suspected of having stayed with the company longer to wait for the France Telecom share to recover and then exercise his stock option. The share was trading at around €16, whereas his stock options were at €23. On 3 February 2012, Hutchison Whampoa announced that it would buy Orange Austria for $1.7 billion. The deal closed on 3 January 2013, and the Orange brand was phased out on 19 August 2013, when its operations were merged into 3. In March 2012, France Telecom bought 93.9% of Mobinil, an Egyptian mobile operator, from Naguib Sawiris's Orascom Telecom Media and Technology in an effort to double its revenue in MENA by 2015. On 28 May 2013, at the annual shareholders meeting, shareholders approved changing the name of the group to Orange SA. This became effective on 1 July 2013. In September 2014, Orange agreed a deal to acquire Spanish firm Jazztel for a fee of around €3.4 billion. Shareholders The major shareholders of Orange as of 24 July 2013 are Fonds Stratégiques d'Investissement, who own 13.5%, the French state, who own 13.45%, Orange employees, who own 4.81%, and the company itself, who own 0.58%. Operations. Mobile Orange is the sole brand used in the marketing of the company's mobile offers. The Itinerus, Ola and Mobicata brands have been combined since 2001, and Mobicata became a special prepaid calling offer. As of 31 December 2010, Orange has 150 million mobile customers worldwide, 17.9% of whom are in France. Orange France is the leading mobile telecommunications operator in France, with a market share of 45.38% as of 2 November 2009. Number sources: 2007 Annual Report, First Half 2008 Report, Orange.com. The Orange brand name is licensed to a number of operators which Orange SA does not own. These include Israel, Partner Communications Company, 51% owned by Scalec Corporation. Liechtenstein, Orange Liechtenstein, subsidiary of Orange Switzerland, owned by Apax Partners. Armenia, Orange Armenia, 100% owned by UCOM. In April 2015, Orange Switzerland, owned by Iliad SA, became rebranded as Salt. In June 2015, Orange announced that it planned to cut ties with its Israeli licensee, Partner Communications Company, within 2 years, at a charge of €90 million. Landline and Internet. Orange took over the landline and Internet businesses of France Telecom and Wanadoo in 2006. Since then, Orange is the sole brand of France Telecom for landline and Internet services worldwide, with a few exceptions, such as Mobistar in Belgium and TPSA in Poland. Orange's triple-play broadband Internet offers are supplied through the Livebox. As of 31 December 2010, Orange has 13.7 million broadband ADSL customers worldwide, 67% of whom are in France. The Livebox is the ADSL modem supplied to Orange's ADSL and FTTH customers in France, the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, Switzerland, Spain and Tunisia, and to WiMAX customers in Cameroon. It serves as a bridge between the Internet access and the home network through several communication interfaces. The Livebox has evolved over time. The Livebox 1.0 was replaced by version 1.1, the Mini Livebox, followed by the Livebox 2.0. The newest version is scheduled to be rolled out 2012-41. The Livebox is offered on a monthly contract for €3 per month or for purchase for €59. Number of Liveboxes rented in 2008. 7.3 million, a 12.3% increase in 1 year. Broadcasting. Beginning in 2003, Orange's strategy has centered on the acquisition, creation and diffusion of content. This starts with the creation of Maline.tv in 2003, later renamed Orange TV, an ADSL television access service and a video-on-demand service. In 2004, Orange organizes a television access service for mobile phones. In 2007, Orange creates Studio 37 and, in 2008, enters into a partnership with France Télévisions to broadcast pre-recorded programming from the public national television and to roll out theme channels for sports, cinema and television series. Dubbed Content Everywhere in 2008. The content access strategy is announced simultaneously with the launch of the Orange Cinema series television channels, and aims to offer customers access to all of the company's content, anywhere and from any device. Orange Cinema Series. Orange Cinema Series is launched 13 November 2008, along with Orange Sport. It comprises 5 channels devoted to movies. The channels primarily show films from the Warner Bros. And HBO catalogs. Orange installs additional VOD services on its channels, allowing viewers to watch programs broadcast in the previous 30 days whenever they like, as well as supplementary programs from the previous month. Orange Sport is launched the 13th of November 2008. Orange secures the broadcast rights for the Saturday evening lineup of League One matches from season 2008-2009 to season 2011-2012, and the rights to home matches of 8 Serie A clubs. The acquisition of these rights marks the start of competition for sports programs with the Canal Plus Group. Video on Demand. Orange offers services for video on demand access using the Orange decoder, a computer or a mobile phone. Orange offers free programming from the catalogues of available works of France Television, M6 and TF1 for 1 week after their initial broadcast. Online entertainment. In 1997, France Telecom created Goa, an online entertainment subsidiary. The site is launched as a platform for players of massively multiplayer online games. In 2002, Goa acquires the operating license for Dark Age of Camelot. In 2007, Goa ceases to be a subsidiary and is merged into Orange. In 2009, Orange refocuses Goa.com on online entertainment and gradually ceases to operate massively multiplayer online games. In August 2010, Goa.com disappears to become the Orange portal. Music. Live Radio. Created by Orange in 2008, Live Radio is a free, live, on-demand IP radio streaming service. Users gain access through this service to more than 10,000 FM and web radio stations and 11,000 podcasts from 100 different countries.